Up the homies cause it's too potent alone. Pre-roll funky piece real low with a bone grip. It really don't matter just as long as you get. Get your blunt, paper leaf and just roll up. Light a torch or the rig, what's the hold up? You ain't got no tree, better get some dough up. Get your paper, get
What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy One Deuce. And we right back here, man, at a dank look on the city, as always. PSA, public service announcement. Y'all already know what it is, man. Yeah, killer music for me. Yeah, thanks. It's been a rough few weeks here in the city, man. Real rough, man. Been having a lot of kids that's been losing their lives to violence, man. Gun violence, knife violence, all types of violence, man. So I don't know, like somebody I was speaking with somebody today, and they was like, write your council member, write the mayor, write the chief, ask for some answers, and we got to do something right now. It's time to be proactive, but I really don't know what can be done right now. You know what I'm saying? I know those city officials, you're supposed to always hold your city officials accountable, but right now it's like an epidemic, so we got to really hold the next person accountable, man, and that is not the kids that's listening. That's the problem. The ones that's is something that's, man, is tragic. So I don't know what to do, but do what I normally do. Go on here, say something, speak out, like you said. Reach out to the council members, ask them what is the next plan. I seen Trayon. He was sitting down there near Ballou and talking yesterday. A young man lost his life yesterday. You know what I'm saying, from my area over there in Southeast. So, man, it's a bad thing that's going on right now, man, and all across the country, man. Y'all young kids, be safe out here and watch out, man. Life's short. You got a long life ahead of you. Do a whole lot of living out here. Live your good life, as they say, brothers and young ladies. But, yeah, y'all already know what it is. It's a thing look on the city. We right here. So I'm going to start this show off like I normally always do. Sports. Yeah, sports, man. We're going to get into a little bit of sports. Oh, man, I ain't even check out the game tonight. You been looking at the score?
Nope.
You been looking at the score? They playing tonight, right?
Yeah.
Washington Capitals versus the Tampa Bay Lightning in the conference finals,
But
right?
the Capitals up though.
They were up.
The Capitals.
Series-wise, they were up 2-1. So, man, shout out to Capitals, man. I'm gonna take a quick look in, man. Let me see if I could get up here and see this Washington score right quick because, man, we in this area right here, man. Y'all might not know, but we haven't had no championships in a long time,
I won a
man.
parade downtown.
In a long time,
I don't care what it
yeah.
is. Baseball,
I think the
hockey.
Caps, they went, 98 last time? It got the brakes beat off them by Detroit. I do know that much. DC
Soccer.
United, right. And that ain't part of the major four, but, right, last
Still,
one. Yeah. And look, I can't even find the game right now, so it must be something that don't want me to look at it. Because, really.
I hope that ain't a bad thing.
Yeah, versus Tampa Bay, right? 2-2 tied in period 3, 12:49 minutes. What now? I'm gonna refer to you. Where we at right now with that? What does that mean
2-2
in this game?
third period. All right, so hockey is broke down in 3 periods, right? So right now we're in the middle at the end of the game. You know what I mean? We just came off halftime. We in the third. So we need to score, hold them off, or wait till the end of the game and score and just hope time run out.
Dang, that's weird. 3 periods. That's crazy.
Soccer got 2.
Yeah, but that's
College
more like
basketball
even,
got 2.
but that's even. You got 1 and 1.
One.
This is 3 is just like you like. Hold on, man. You got like 3 jokes. Yeah. It's more like golf or something. You know what I'm saying? Like rounds.
Well, see, golf is like.
Not like golf. But like literally you going in rounds because you got like a set number of par rounds in golf.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm kind of looking at bowling. almost like you got a set number.
Hands.
No rounds. I mean,
frames?
plays. Yeah,
okay.
frames you got. Yeah, that's almost how I look at it. It's just that it's 3. The odd number throwing me off. That's what
number,
it is.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's your third chance to come
Yeah,
back.
well, that's crazy. Tied 2. So 12:49. Where does the game end? What minute period does the game end?
0-0. The clock is 0.
Oh, so the clock's counting down to 0.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. All right, that's. All right,
Yeah,
I see
man.
12 minutes
Cool,
now.
Man. What you mean?
Okay.
Hockey, I get
I
around
mean,
hockey.
I've sat and watched it for periods of time, and I've been
Hockey's the only game they can fight in. They let you fight.
right.
Like,
and I'm about to say, I remember not to cut you off, but real quick, I remember when the Caps was like real like bad, and them tickets was like giving out to students and kids and everybody who they could give them out to. Oh, I was down there then.
Hey.
Yeah, but yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah, like you said, they get it in.
I'm a fan. I've only literally been to one game, but I'm a fan of hockey.
Man, yeah, we can check out some hockey this year, man, coming up because they're going to be popular, and we know them tickets going to get expensive, man. That's what's up, man. Man, you know, what else? The Wizards, man, they re-signed Jason Smith. He opted into that contract, man, 5.4, $45 million, man, you know what I'm saying?
He balling.
Yeah, man, Jason Smith, man, shout out to him. He did all right as a reserve, man. Guess we can bring him back. Who else? We got the 15th pick in the draft.
15th pick in the draft.
15th pick in the draft this year. Not sure what that really means, but with the Wizards, oh man,
We get somebody out of nowhere from a school that's deep in the South who be shooting threes for no reason. We need that type dude, like. Cause John Wall, he's super fast. He could drive to the hole all day. We got Bradley Beal. He can't shoot, true, but he ain't on all day. He need help. So I feel like he needs somebody who can come in there and start to relieve him.
And that's the thing about that. You got like what is it? The guy. The draft is very deep.
Yeah.
So you got I saw a lot of like those 6'10", 6'11" guys that they could go out. Yeah, they need.
Like that.
Yeah, they need some of them tall wing players that could stretch the floor a little bit, man. Get into it. Skins, man. Switching right over to my beloved Skins. They D Hall retiring. Long time Skins, Atlanta Falcon.
Number 22. He a G.
Yeah. Always like the D Hall, man. He always was one that ain't care win or lose. He was gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's gonna get into
upcoming
it.
Season, or is he
Right
play
now,
and
he
then
said
retire?
he's not gonna play this season. So he said he's 95% sure. He said, but he don't know what he's gonna do, so he don't want to put in his retirement papers.
Oh, he be back. Come on back.
So he said he's not gonna. He said he's not playing though. He was just on the radio yesterday. He was saying he's.
I don't believe nothing.
He said because the right opportunity wouldn't come. He said if it's not back here playing for the Skins and it's a championship team that tells him to just come, you know what I'm saying, and be a part of them.
He would
he
do
said
it?
He said if it was like a change, he said he
go to
would
the
go
Patriots, like-
something for a championship. But you figure who's going to pick up a 38-year-old cornerback right now?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so he knows it's at the end. He's what he wanted. Like he said, he was saying that he had an interview yesterday where he was basically saying, he said, man, I ain't one of those guys who linger around and
Try and hold on.
yeah,
to a
hold
dream.
on to something. Yeah. He basically saying if somebody wanted to give me the opportunity to win a ring and brought me on, and he
For
said
his
I would
last
sit.
chance or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
he said
okay,
I would do that, but said other than that, nah. He said I know it's over.
I thought it was one of those I'm gonna be great forever type plays.
Nah. I doubt that, man. All right, man. We about to take a little break right here at a Dank Look on the City, man. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy One Deuce, and I'm right here with my co-host.
Stoner.
Yes, sir.
Northside coolin' shorty, yeah, that's where I stay. Heard you was a lame boy, get up out my face. And my ex keep calling, sweater, she be in the way. And I need a thick red bone, shorty where I lay. Bad bit in LA, tell me that she made the trip. Shorty bad as hell, yeah, with them college journalists. Uber every fucking where, pre-rolls in my whip. Canada John, yeah, I think that bitch from the sticks. Shorty wanna kiss me, but I know she sucking dick. Shorty wanna kiss me, but I know she sucking dick. Look, Uber everywhere, pre-rolls in the whip. Yeah, Uber everywhere, pre-rolls in my whip. Y'all wanna get the Rari, but I know it takes some time. Pre-roll, shorty light it up, you know you fine. Low five with my five, and I'm rolling up the gap. And I need my leg room, babe slugs, first class. East Atlanta, John Cookout, I'm all in that. She bout that extra, but I think that I'm a bad. Shorty wanna fuck me, but I know I got some top. Shorty wanna fuck me, but I just got some top. I can't fuck with op, never stop. Pull up in that juice spot, Uber fucking everywhere. I can fuck with op, never stop. Pull up in that juice spot, Uber fucking everywhere. Yeah, Uber everywhere, pre-rolls in my cup. It's like Uber everywhere, pre-rolls in my cup. I think that bitch from Canada, I think she from the city. Yeah, but Uber everywhere, pre-rolls in the Ville. Hey, 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 hey,
right back here. It's your boy 1 through 7. Yes, sir.
Stoner so well.
A Dank look on the city, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Man, I'm real quick, I'm gonna touch bases on little continuation of last week, man. I think that's what I'm gonna do every week. I'm gonna give a little bit of information on. Man, we in a market here. I don't know if a lot of our viewers out there or some of the viewers out there watching know. If you watch Listen Vision, man, we in a market where we can legally consume cannabis. We can grow cannabis right here. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of it's like a green rush here, what you could say. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, but
everybody else done had it. It's our turn now.
It's a green rush. We here, and the thing is, a lot of people are coming here now and trying to contribute in their own special way of, however, the cannabis scene. But long story short, man, we got a lot of different products on the scene. So I want to touch bases on some products every week, maybe a different product or something that people do that I see that's becoming frequent that wasn't the norm like 3 years ago. No bull, because a lot of this stuff wasn't. I ain't gonna say, even for me. Nah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the norm. So a lot of us was just smoking. Yeah, dude be smoking our blunts or whatever, going about our day. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Today, I'm gonna touch bases about these vape pens, man. You know what I'm saying, man? The vape pens, man. Real quick, the vape pens, man. The introduction. I get a lot of this stuff from marijuanaretailreport.com. So shout out to them for the information. Vaping cannabis is one of the fastest growing methods of cannabis consumption for both medical and recreational purposes in legal cannabis markets. The increased popularity of vaping or using vaporizer to ingest cannabis has become a popular alternative to smoking cannabis, with vaporizing being a method to inhale only the heated up cannabinoids and terpenoids rather than plant byproduct. Blah, 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 whatever. Basically, man, they give you an introduction telling you, man, vaping is one of the fastest growing markets right now in the country, man. Most people are starting to vape more than they're starting to pick up smoking. So with that said,
I mean, and then some people are even trading in,
giving up smoking, right? Yeah, and that's a lot of what they're saying too. Yeah, 36%, where the overall cannabis market only grew by 14%. You know what I'm saying? The vaping community grew by 36. Flower smokers, 14. So with that said, man, out there in our community, man, so we got to be careful of what's going on with some of this stuff, man, because it's new to a lot of us, and like you said, it's something that's picking up fast with people. So with anything like that, man, you always gotta be careful.
Because there's a couple of different reasons why, though. It's like not concealable, but it's not as obvious. You can't walk around the city just openly blazing a blunt or, you know what I'm saying, paper. With a vape, you can walk down the street, it looks just like the e-cigarette.
Yeah.
So
the micro dosing factors, a whole lot of stuff, man. That's what we're gonna get into: the non-combusting, the dosing, micro factoring, the compact, like you said, the discreteness, all that stuff, man. That's some of the stuff that's that people prefer. That's the pros with the vaping. Now, some of the cons are what I don't like is right now we got a lot of different makers out there or different people that's sourcing and bringing in the cannabis oil, and basically that's what a vaporizer is. If y'all don't know, vaporizer, the pen, basically you get them. I had one in here, pretty much sure I do. All right,
the box, the special box.
Yep. It's the box here. Comes like this. They got disposable ones. They got different mods and different. It's an empty one right here. See a little bit of oil in there left. You got different styles, different size, but a lot of people are familiar with them. And basically, what I wanted to do, put my 2 cents on it. Like I said, I'm gonna touch bases on something every week. And what I wanted to say from my own observation here in my own city, what I'm seeing is a lot of people don't know what they have or where they are getting these things from. Mm-hmm. So be careful, man.
Because it's not like you can research it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really. That's the thing. You can't research it, but not.
How you know? What
but
you
not
looking
from
for?
who you getting it from. Okay,
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
But that's the thing, yeah, and that's what I was about to say. Research it, because it's sometimes you can tell maybe by. Can't really tell by looking all the time, but sometimes you can tell by taste or whatever. You might give you some off-putting burning in the throat or popping and different stuff like that. That might be off. That might be telltale signs of something that's wrong that you should watch out for. And just on that, man, what you call? Did you see where Brass Knuckles was accused of pesticides?
Oh, that's not.
Yeah,
cool.
Brass Knuckles is Exhibit. The rapper Exhibit
yeah,
from
that's
West
his
Coast.
company, yeah.
That's his company, or he's
Affiliated with.
it. Yeah, he's an investor or something somehow, some way. But you know how that goes. His face was blasted on TMZ last week about
Just that. The
pesticides in the vape carts.
When,
They tested for
well,
pesticides.
okay, that's cool. They ran up on them, but when do
Oh,
TMZ
man.
start giving a fuck about weed?
When Exhibit's
Oh,
involved.
when they could make a little money.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's how that happens. So
Okay.
it's like, man, be careful. That's the advice we're gonna give on those. Like every week, man, be careful. But here's some pros. Like you said, if you do find you a good person, I ain't gonna go into all the makers and all the different stuff. But if you do find you a good producer of some carts,
You got a favorite flavor?
me personally.
Yeah.
I'll keep a cart for a long time. The best cart that I had so far was when I was out of town. I had this cart, a lemonade cart. Like I said, I'm not even gonna name the people. But I was out of town. Cart lemonade tasted like lemonhead candy.
That's dope.
Yeah, real good carts. But yeah, man, some of the pros and cons, man, of the carts. Be careful out there. Watch what you putting in your body, man. Yeah, basically. Hey, that's what it is. We're gonna take another little break. Then we're gonna come right on back with some good news for you. Then we're gonna end the show with some music. Shout out, man. One Deuce, a Dank look on the city. I'm here with my co-host.
Stoner.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy One Deuce. We right back here at a dank look on the city with my co-host.
Stoner so well.
Yes, sir. Man, the show is called A Dank Look on the City.
Right.
But we about to take a dank look on somebody else's city right quick, man.
Okay, who we looking at?
Yeah, man. We about to go right on down 95 and hit what's that, 85, cuz? How you get that in Atlanta, man? We get 85. 95 and 85. You know what I'm saying? Glad cuz in the building. You know what I'm saying? He got me. 95 and motherfucking 85 and head down to Atlanta, man. Right. Rapper Rollo. Mm-hmm. Man, I ain't even gonna see those songs. I don't think nobody probably know none of his songs too much, but I know he was catching a lot of traction because he ain't real commercial rapper.
Not yet.
But he was real popular with the youngers. Did some mixtapes and some other stuff, some other work out there.
So can I catch him in concert?
That might be a little hard right now, man, because Rollo is currently got no bond yesterday.
Wow.
Yesterday, he got no bond because they thought he was continuing selling drugs in jail. Now, the story is how he got in jail. All right, like I said, Rollo, local rapper down in Atlanta, or maybe little bit more than local, because he was just up here like 420 week, I think. He was up here doing the show, doing some stuff with some people.
Right.
But it's alleged that the FBI raided one of Rollo's home last month and seized some of his personal belongings. The raid came after police officers found 520 pounds of weed in a vehicle he was traveling in from the airport in December.
We rocking. That's what we doing.
520 pounds, man.
Officer, it's not mine.
Court documents revealed that he has been using his private plane to transport weed where he would later distribute it on the streets of Atlanta. And this one, I think he got caught a second time, man, like right after 420 or something.
Okay.
He got caught, and that's when they locked him up, man. So they prosecutors, they claiming that he's the leader of a gang called Fame America, which is the name of one of his mixtapes, you know. And they gonna keep him behind bars for right now. So, couple of other quick things, man. Rollo owned a apartment complex. He bought it right out down in Atlanta. And he said he did it so because a lot of his buddies or friends and people that he knew were homeless. So he bought that. Then to offset that, he used to keep the Ferrari parked in front of the apartment, though.
Damn.
So,
I mean, not the.
I mean,
it is his apartment though. Like,
man, I
was looking at it like, damn, cuz, what are you doing? But it's yours,
man,
so I can park like I do that.
We go. Man, we gonna pray for Rollo, man, and hope Rollo come home safe.
Man, get him a bond.
Cause man, me personally, weed ain't never did nothing. Rollo was medicating people in Atlanta, and he found a creative way to do it and the best way to do it. And it seemed like what he was doing was, man, he was doing some positive stuff. Whatever he was doing or allegedly was doing. So, man, I ain't gonna really shout out Rollo and go all that way because I don't know you, Rollo, but hold your head, Rollo. And I hope you do come home soon, really, man. And shout out to this plant, man, because this plant really does help a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what they say,
ways.
regardless of what picture we paint. You know, all us have a funny story, all us have, you know what I'm saying, that funny time. Because I know I can remember, like, my first charge, man, it was cannabis. Me and my buddy got caught in the car, man. I was 18, he was 16. And we got caught. I had like a quarter under my joint. He had a quarter. think we was just coming from, doing whatever we was doing.
True.
Man, pulled back up, got locked up. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, I never thought that back then, this was in D.C. Jump outs used to harass you for, you get locked up for a J, man. People was taking you to jail. So
stop playing.
It's like crazy that we could sit here and do this, and also the laws that we can grow, man. So that's how we always.
Hey, just for that, shout out to the mayor, man. Like when this first happened, and the feds was like, "If you do that, we gonna lock you up," and she was like, "All right."
She went hard. She said, "Fuck it." And she gets a lot of flak for stuff, man. And I'm not sure. Like I was saying, like at the beginning, man, there was a lot of people want to hold her accountable for what's going on in the city right now. It's like, man, you try to. The way I look at it, not to go into a long story, but you blame her for gentrification. It seems like gentrification means you're trying to fix something, but then you blame her for not stopping the violence. It's a hard job, I'm pretty much sure. But like you said, shout out to Mayor Bowser for and the council members and Adamite and whoever else, man. I-71, man. Shout out to all the brands out there, man. And one thing, I don't know if anybody else do it up here at Listen Vision, man. Make sure you tune in to Listen Vision, man. And catch all the shows, man. WLVS, Listen Vision, YouTube, man. WLVS.
Subscribe.
We got a lot of great shows up here. The Slab Hour, right off the top of my head. Cold Cultures.
McLeaves, Mark.
Yep. McLeaves, the physician for the people, baby.
Which, I'm be co-hosting that Friday. Well, I'm hosting it Friday.
Yes, sir. I saw him. Yeah, man. So tune in Friday. Where you gonna be at?
Hey, WLVS.
And we're gonna be right back here Thursday, man. We're gonna get up off here in the show, man, with bars, man. C-Bars roll up video. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy One Deuce and it's
Stoner.
Yep, and it's a dank look on the city, man. AKA Blunt Facts.
President all 7 days. I'm smoking for these murders and the shit is prevalent. You ain't gonna tell me no different. I know that the government with it. Trump come into office, so who knows what's next? I ain't trying to ruffle feathers, I'm just trying to wake you up. The whole brother's in it, so I'm trying to shake it up. Ain't nobody gonna tell. Smoking on that dope should get me closer to the gods. I'm just blazing the kush when I'm trying to fight the odds. Balancing the scale as I'm trying to excel. Rolling woods in the back when it's time to exhale. Ain't got no time for a dime, it's not enough for my lungs. And if it's not the fattest nugs, then I don't want none. I need that sticky icky, had me coughing, looking dumb. Homeboys asking boss, where you get that from? I tell them if the price is right, then you can't get some. No whammy, no bushwhack where I come from. But you gotta come correct with your donation. You get the finest terpenes with them glistening trichomes. Delighted with Supreme Dro to blow in your home. Or phone up the homies cause it's too potent alone. Pre-roll funky piece real low with a bone grip. It really don't matter just as long as you get your blunt paper leaf and just roll up. Light a torch or the rig, what's the hold up? You ain't got no tree, better get some dough up. Get your paper, get your leaf.